Welcome back, YouTube. You were watching me, Corknut, playing Grounded, and this is going to be episode 12. In this episode, we're going to start with a quick nap to bring it back to morning. And then the plan today is to experiment with our new hammer. I'd also like to perhaps collect some more thorns from the thistles around the yard to improve our arrow supply. First things first, though, we're gonna drop off any junk we might be carrying. And make sure that we have room for said. Yeah, so we've got plenty of junk that we don't actually need. We're gonna have to roast some food before we leave. Roast quite a bit of food, it looks like. But for the most part, I think we have everything we want. Yeah, this looks good. Let's go get some stuff on the spit, make sure our, our grinder and our wheel here are doing what they can, since this stuff takes time. Yeah, might as well retrieve all of these, and maybe make some more mushroom slurries. Let's try to remember to pick up some mushrooms out there today. Let's do a spoiled meat slurry for now. Not sure we actually need that. I'm also going to put it back in first person. In our sack today, we have an old aphid roast, which we're going to eat. Drop off these slurries and the silk thread.
Surprisingly not terrible.
And I think we are good to go. We do have gas mask. We have shoes, and last episode we just managed to create an insect axe and an insect hammer. So we also already went and used the insect hammer. Sorry, gotta tidy this up. I don't know where those pieces come from. We already managed to use the insect hammer inside of the grub tunnel, where we got a piece of brittle quartz and another piece of brittle marble. Let's check our armor. We're also wearing ant armor, although it is in dire disrepair. So it might be wise to switch to the other armor. Thinking about where we're going to end up in the oak lab. And after that, maybe the hedge maze. Let's start in the oak lab. I think this kind of armor will be fine there. Let's eat these apple bits just to get them out of our inventory, and let's go check on our water situation. Right, we did have to move the dew catcher here, and we no longer have a water barrel. Actually, what was that ding noise? Was that a slurry finishing? Not sure. A water barrel, right. So I'm thinking maybe we put a water barrel on the roof instead of down here, but maybe let's do that when we're back. Yeah, it might be nice to have a water barrel in there in case we're in some kind of prolonged siege situation. Okay, let's think about thorns. I think we found thorns on some kind of thistle. I don't think that's a thistle, I think that's a dandelion. But their leaves were different, everything about them was different. In fact, I don't think this is one. Here's a ladybug. Looking like she's struggling a bit. I'm sure if we attacked her, she would get unstuck real quick. There's... so there's a thistle there. So this is really the closest thistle. In fact, this thistle's so close, I think we should really flag this as a thistle, because it's these things are pretty important for making arrows, and it's really easy to lose track of these guys. So I'm going to just put if I can find it, a trail marker here, which we're going to have to pick up a clover, a couple sprigs, and a couple plant fibers to do. So let's get on that really quick. Clovers, back the way we came, pretty much. We'll see if we spot any nearby really quick. Of course not. Nothing useful in nearby. Here's our sprigs. Here's our plant fibers. What about our clover? Okay, I'm gonna lose track of this thing. It's kind of like near that laser there. Oh, we can also pick up mushrooms here if we get a chance. There's some clover. Clover, we're gonna have to use our new axe. We only need a couple. So that should take care of the problem. Let's put a trail marker next to this thistle. Because I don't want to have to look around for this and try to remember where it is when we run out of arrows. There we go. This trail marker is going to show that it's some kind of spiky tool, which, I don't know, might be this, I guess? Or maybe even an exclamation point, but that seems fine for now. And let's give it a nice, bluish color. Yeah, sounds good. Cool. So the reason we wanted to find this, though, was in order to collect the needles off of it, and maybe get stuck trying to do that. So let's make sure and do that. I wonder if this is a case where, like, the trampoline might come in handy, if you could put a trampoline here and jump up and collect those spikes. Not really sure the best way to do this or what's really intended. Seems like jumping around is kind of the intent, which is fine. You know, we can jump around a little bit. But it doesn't really seem that efficient. And I think that's about the limit of what we can reach, unless we can jump up on this leaf. Nice. Then we can get quite a few more, actually. And I bet there's a leaf here. Yep, there's another pair of leaves. Okay, so this seems like what's intended. You're really supposed to just get them all by jumping up the leaves. Actually makes a lot of sense. See how high we can get. Yeah, look at that. We're getting plenty. I didn't think it would be so easy to climb so high into these things. Wonder if we can get up to that flower and grab some petals. Speaking of wondering, we should probably not have our torch out since it's the middle of the day. Wow, look at this. We're all the way up on top of this thistle. Ready to knock the flower off, honestly, but there we go. We fell off. So now we have a trail marker there for when that thistle grows back. And we managed to score a whole lot of needles. So let's go drop those off at home. We're going the exact wrong direction for home. In fact, it's this way. All that climbing around did make us a little thirsty. We want to think about whose head we want to rub too. Rub off the needles. Deposit of 9. I think we can deposit a few more than that, guys. There we go. We could drop off the mushrooms too. Everything else, I think we're good. Okay, I did say we're going to try to smash some molars, so that means we're going to head to the Oak Lab. Easy peasy. By this time, we've been there a few times. Whoa. A lot of dead aphids here. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to consider just like laying a bunch of spike traps out here. seeing what happened. Also, on the way to the oak tree, we're gonna run across this candy box. And this candy we can bust with our new hammer. And look at that, we get mint shards. How many? And what do they do? Mint shard. Can we use them for anything? I doubt if we know anything yet. Yep. And we're gonna have to much more filling at the size. Okay, so that's food. Nice. Let's maybe bust another one of those. Alright. That is some food. And more than a stack of it. Ooh, these raw aphids about to fail us. Let's go and see if we can't cook those and dump off a bunch of this stuff before we do head to the Oak Lab, since we've already filled our backpack pretty much. We also can take this water.
It's clean. Ish.
Drop off the mushrooms. Everything else here is full. Yeah, we are unfortunately totally full. Let's cook the aphids. And we will check on the science of these mint treats. Uncommon. I should hope so. And we can make mint arrows with those. Interesting. Oh, and we learned Stinger Spear, Bee Shin Guards, Bee Face Mask, and Mosquito Needle. Okay, so these look like things we're going to learn from bees. Level 7. Let's take a look at those arrows real quick. The rest we'll look at later. Mint arrows, we can make 10 from a mint shard, but we need feather arrows first. Okay. And feather arrows, we probably want to head all the way back to near the bird bath where we saw that feather, which we needed to chop up with a better axe. Alright. Let's get going to the oak tree. So we're going to save those mints for... It's a shadow moving. We're going to save those mints for... arrows. Arrows for the mints, not eating them. They're going to be for arrows. At least that's the plan, you know. We'll see what really happens, but stated intent, mints are arrows. Closer to the oak tree here, there's definitely spiders down that way toward those logs. And it's easy to get stuck in here. But if we skirt around here, so far we've managed to stay pretty safe. Skirt around the roots. Don't go too wild off into the wilderness. There's a drink. Probably around time where we tried to grab more acorns, in fact. The ladybugs all seem to be sleeping around this time. Oh, and the spider music loves to play here and make me nervous. Speaking of acorns. Bust pretty fast with this thing. And remind me. Where is the lab entrance? There we are. Lab entrance that way. More mushrooms for our slurry. And we're going through here. Still have a bit here, but nothing to cook on it. And down in the lab, it still seems pretty quiet in here. Nothing that we can analyze. Grab some water as we go past. Now, if I remember correctly, yes, the first molar we saw was down here. And it was a green one. I mean, a gold one. Mega Milk Molar. Alright. Mega Milk Molar 1. Okay, we haven't found one of those yet, so I'm not sure what that is. And look.
This morning I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now.
Interesting. I'm not sure how we missed that earlier, and I feel like maybe we didn't, and these are just respawning.
One success after another! I have returned Burgle to his original size!
Yeah, we've heard this before.
It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness. 98.5%. Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time. Noted. But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family in case things do not go as planned.
Okay. I remember that there was one this direction. There we go. Nice. And then
Spotted a soldier ant.
might be interesting to go down there and see where that goes. I think it might come out the old anthill, because the other anthill is like over here. The other molar we've seen, I swear it showed them on here. There we go. The other one we've seen was way over here in the hedge, the end of the hedge. This one is, these are still marked. That's annoying. So we're gonna have to somehow mark that these have been found. Okay, so up here, nothing else. Let's go down into the that ant nest down there. Let's see where that goes. Because we haven't really had a chance to fully explore this, and with our ant armor on, these ants should leave us alone. And we have things to bust. Look at that. Plus, this torch is going to last a lot longer down here than it did before, although that's mostly just wishful thinking. Got the bugged scabby. And there's just 2 big soldier ants here. Not a whole colony, I guess. But a lot more shards. Upgrading our gear later. This whole area does look familiar. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining the familiarity. Alright, so this big chamber just has the one way out, it looks like. Make sure we grab all the shards. What are you showing me, buddy? Nothing. Alright, maybe there's 2 ways out, because that's the way we came in. There's maybe a way over there. Nope. Yeah. It's one way. Just one way up here, I
Hello,
think.
powerless ant.
There's some sleeping workers. What do you have there that looks like a bag of stuff? What am I going to be able to do with it? Nothing, I guess. This anthill is a lot, like, more fibrous than the other one, it feels like. So, okay, and it's definitely coming out old anthill. Okay, and it's nighttime. Quite night, but it's late. Okay, there's ants here. Not quite night enough where...
Look around.
What's going on here, buddy? Dark enough where we should be heading home. So let's do that. We did get a couple molars from the Oak Lab. I think those are the only ones we knew about there, so I guess let's go sleep and then we'll head to the hedge and see if we can't get more there. Nab some juice. It is playing spider music at me.
Watch where you stick that nose, Weevil.
Alright, made it home. Safe and sound. No big deal. Got 3 aphid roasts. Do we have anything else we can cook right now? No. This door is mysteriously open. I think we probably need to make one more chest. So let's do that if we can. Shoot, we're out of sap. Dare we collect sap? Let's dump all our stuff off first. Anything else that I'm worried about? No, we do have a bunch of roasts. Guess we should eat one of these.
It's pretty good.
I'd like to ditch... I wonder if we can make a basket. Let's just make a basket, since we can't make a bench without sap. Make a few more baskets. We used to have one here. It got destroyed. There we go. And this one will drop all of our mushrooms. And these mint shards and our acorn stuff. I think that's it. I think we do want to make another bundle of arrows because I've only got 23. Let's at least make enough that there's more than one stack, just so we know how big the stacks are. Should also think about the insect bow, which is going to take spider fangs. Alright, we may be a while before we get that, but it would be really nice to get a good bow going. We've also got gas arrows as an option. We're only going to be able to make 5 of those, though. Sorry. We're only going to be able to make 1 bundle of these, and it doesn't say how many it makes. Oh, it makes 5. Alright, I was right. So let's make 10 more of these instead. And see how that stacks. Okay, so they stack in groups of 30. Let's get closer to 2 stacks of those. Of the regular arrows. So maybe another 20. There we go. Closer to 2 stacks of arrows. That'll make me feel better when we're shooting spiders from a safe position. Maybe we'll have enough arrows in that case. Alright. We have the ability to make more soothing syrup, more fuzz on the rocks. Actually, what I want to get started is, of course, more of these. But I want some mushroom slurries. So yes, let's make as many of these as we can. I guess we made a spoiled meat slurry. There we go. So we've got some mushroom slurries cooking. The rest of these we can ditch. And I think we're all set for next time. So we're going to go back to bed, and then we're going to head to the hedge maze to break some more molars. Yeah, and we'll do that now. And we'll hold off looking at the molar stuff in the terminal until after we do that. We need about 5 more seconds before we can actually sleep through the night. Sixteen more seconds. I guess we should decide if we're going to the hedge what we should rub. I'm thinking if we had larvae, that might make sense, or bombardier beetles. We could try fighting those guys again. Oh, their head is so big. Or there's always spiderlings, orb weavers, etc. So the hedge we're going to is kind of toward the end. Yeah, so that's going to be through a bunch of spiderlings. So we'll rub that guy before we leave tomorrow. Alright, we should be ready. Leaping through. Got a couple dings. I think those are going to be these things. Let's see if we can drop all that off. Yep. Alright, we're out of here. We should have plenty of food.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
And we have plenty of water. Eat one of these roasts that are slowly spoiling. And then let's mark the hedge ascent on the map, because we're going to have to go through this one more time.
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
Let's also put the fast slippers on
Which is enough to
so we
keep me
can
safe.
save some travel time. The other thing we might want to pause and do once we reach the water here, if I can find it. Ooh, that's a spider. That's a spider. Okay. I think we're safe to go this way. What I was going to say is we should check into our mutations, because
Faint chittering noises. smell of decaying
Oh,
flesh.
look at that. You know what? We're gonna fight this guy. Oh, nice. Oh, that's too many spiderlings, but the junior is fun to kill. I am a little afraid that we're gonna attract this big friend, though. Oh, here's the larva. Oh, oh, wow. I was just getting wheeled on there. Let's eat one of these. And alright. Make sure we pick up all these parts. Make sure we have some bandages on. And back on our merry way. So apparently there's even more spiderlings here. I was gonna say apparently there is a hole there, yes, that she was commenting on. So that is definitely a big spider hole. Once we figure out how to kill spiders more efficiently, maybe we'll check that out. But for now, it's just a terror spot. Ooh, speaking of which, we're not careful here. Yoked girth head there. This is like a spider den. Also, we're gonna go this way. This whole area is just infested. I wonder if he was trying to develop some kind of insecticide. And unfortunately, I did forget to rub the the spiderling on the way out, foolishly. So we're gonna have to fight all these spiderlings with no advantage, except our big ant club. So here we go at the ascent once more. I'm gonna make a run through. We might come back one more time to try the bird bath soon. Take one more swipe at those mosquitoes, but before we do that, we're probably going to try to optimize the mutations we've got, because we've been unlocking a whole lot of mutations and just kind of like ignoring them for now. The other thing I'm noticing is there's a whole lot of berries here which seem to have grown back. So that's something we might want to consider coming back for also, is just knocking down all these berries once again and collecting them. But first things first, let's go find the molder. Try to get our mutation powers fully unlocked.
Just give me a
Interesting.
second to let my eyes adjust to that.
Ah, shoot. So close. Okay. It was worth a shot. Don't fall off. I think I've mentioned that before. I am terrible at platforming. No more water in here. It's early morning still. Didn't waste any time getting out here this time. So the berries grow back pretty fast, it seems. That's good. I was worried that we were going to have a severe berry leather shortage. Oh yeah, these are already back from last time we were here. So can we... Come on now. spiderlings come back too. Here we go. Nice. We lost one. Oh well. We got some, that's good. Better than none. Let's head back toward that final lab section with the molder. Somewhere over this way, I hope. Going a little past the goal there. Yep, stuck. This looks safe. Whee! These eggs still destroyed since last time I was here, but the spiderlings are back. Hey Doug. What's up, buddy? In fact, let's destroy some eggs here and see if we don't get some stink bug parts. I don't really see if we got anything out of that. It felt like if we did, it wasn't greatest. There's some web fiber. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're getting much from those anymore. There's something. More web fiber. Come on. There we go. Alright, with plenty of web fiber, we advance. Bright daylight in the hedge. Nothing frightening up here in the branches, except for maybe one Orbweaver Jr. who we're going to go practice smiting in a moment. I guess the scariest thing is just plummeting, because I am pretty bad at platforming. And prone to overcorrecting. Or just not correcting, I guess, is the other thing I do. Here we go. Zipline, go! We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit. No, we didn't hit. Good. Okay. Plenty of water. We're heading up, right? And I believe we left a spider up here last time. Thought we did. Did it jump out or something? Weird. Okay, I guess we're gonna smash some eggs. Plenty of fibers. Alright, this time we found something. Stink bug gas sack. That's not terrible. It's not the stink bug parts I wanted, but... Oh, there's our buddy. Oh man, he came with a bunch of spiders. Let's get out of here. This is a little too much at once. We're hurting. Let's drink one of these. Oh, I thought I blocked, but I think he knocked us down. Let's try a bandage really quick. Nice. Got him. Good. Okay. No poison either. Oh, still. Plenty of the little guys. Oh my god. Oh, I think one left. Come on, stamina. Don't fail me now. Oh, countless mini spiders. Oh, jeez. Still more. It's like the entire hedge maze's population of spiderlings came here. Whew. We did get a spider part and a stink bug gas sack out of that, but not a huge amount. Let's go ahead and have some food.
I'd eat this normally.
Which healed us. Interesting. I didn't know food healed you. There's a workbench up here. Corpses we can loot. I think we got everything out of those eggs. Okay, so from what I remember, there is a molar on the roof of this place. I wonder if we can attune this. Something that'll help us find those. Uh-oh, threat detected. Jeez, what is it? Bombardiers? I don't know. Not seeing anything. I don't know what we left it attuned to. Nothing that useful. Okay, looking out the windows. Not really seeing anything. Might take a while to remember where this thing is. Is this where I just came from? No, this is a jump down. Over there. And that was where the first molar was. Okay, but there's another one, I think, that's like on the roof of this place or something. I think we can actually put a marker on it. Yeah, let's try that. See if that helps us at all. Where did that waypoint go? There it is, way down there. Okay, well that claims that it's down. But that's not my recollection at all. So let's see if I'm right or what. So we can jump out onto the branches here. Or we can take that trip down. Let's go see what's on the branches. I hear something mad. Sounds vaguely spidery.
Taking a look around.
Not really sure. But we can go up here. So what do we see from up above? Lots more webs. That's always great. See if we can break them. Yeah, and like not really a lot up there. Is there another web? Some tube we could drop down. There's a molar. Okay, so we can jump down onto this and get to it from there, I think. Thought I saw one on the roofs.
What do we have lurking around out here?
Alright, and that's not even the one that we knew about. Okay. So potentially there's another one down there. And
I don't have a death wish!
I can do that. Nice. From here, not sure. I guess we could use a thistle to get down there. Or walk on the branches, I think. The thistle's safer. Could also go back along that one, which seems even safer. Oh, wait. Does this... Oh, this goes up. Okay, never mind. What if we go this way? Do we get blocked by this? Or can we climb under it? We can get under it. Good, okay. So that gets us way closer to the lab and makes it a lot less likely I'm just gonna fall to my death. We also have a sealant entrance here. And an Orb Weaver Jr. Hey buddy. I think there's only room for one of us up here. What do you think? Where'd you go? Where are you? Did you fall off? There you are. Okay. Why can't you attack me? Okay. Nice. Stamina. Nice. Okay, well we didn't do great, but we did kill it. And we're trying to get down there. That thing's definitely in the way. If we're gonna try to use that rope. There's no real easy way in, is there, other than that one hatch we saw? Let me over here. Feel like if I jump off here. Aha! Didn't even see this one. Two Mega Milk Molars. Fantastic. Alright, so that could have been... Nope, that was still not the one that we saw. Which is supposedly down there. But it could be that one. Yeah, it's probably that one that's marked. Okay, so that may be the last. Okay, that was an accident, but we're okay. Whew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that mark on the ground down there isn't where we want to go.
Spiderling here. I shall name it Douglas.
I don't see anything, so I think we're out of here. That's it. Oh, there's a spiderling. I thought she was hallucinating spiderlings. Just checking in here. I don't think there's anything else in here that we want. So I think that is officially done with Hedge Lab. Got all the molars. I suppose we could smash these. Just in case. Are really out of stamina. And we got Bombardier part. Let's do a bandage. And let's hit this one. Alright, and that is truly it. Let's do one more bandage, just see if that bandages us a little faster. And let's head out. I don't think I have it in me to do the bird bath again just now. But maybe we can run back and do, if we have time, Yeah, I think we'll have time to just run back and try to do berries again. That sounded like a spider seeing us. I don't know for sure though. Let's head up here and jump off and float. And see how far we get. Pretty sure that's the right way? Yeah, we maybe want to go that way. What was that? Oh, it was just a leaf. It's okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe. Slow down, get our stamina back. Okay, one more trip through there for berries. It does look like there's a lot of berries around the bird bath if we could figure out how to take out the mosquitoes. Might be worth it. Right now, I don't think we have a lot of time for that. Oops, I thought that would carry us further. Pretty sure there's a spider over there. Yeah, there's some around the bird bath, not a lot. We may look into that later. For now, ooh, I just saw a spider web pop into being. I wonder if that was shot from an orb weaver or if it was just because we were close. Oh, look at this. The other thing I forgot was the crow feathers over here. So this may come in handy. We did get some feathers. I think there's another one of these, like, over in the water. Let's check on that real quick. Maybe just spy, just see if we can see one. Yeah, let's go for it. Just in case, because, you know, it's something rare. If we can find two of them instead of just one, it'll be worth it. And I feel like we saw one float into this water last time. Yeah, it's not here anymore. Okay. This is sort of the central hedge where all the orb weavers live. Not really the ideal spot to enter the hedge. Maybe
Those
worth a
aphids
peek.
look like they have things to do
though.
and people to see.
Maybe worth a peek. Oops. I don't know. Doesn't really seem to be a way in there, does there? Okay, there's the hedge ascent. Let's see what we can do for berries from down here. See a couple. Wonder if we can shoot them from down here. And then get our arrow back. Yep, gimme. Alright, that's not a bad start. That arrow came down, good. That one might be too tall. Getting plenty. A couple more over that way. We can't get those. That one's really far. Oh, it still came down. Nice. That one. Don't want to run into any larvae. Can we shoot that one? A little far. Like, maybe. Yes. Okay. Not sure if we're going to bother to go get that one other arrow. Alright, how many berry chunks does that give us? 10, 11, 12, 22 total. So that's like 11 chunks of armor. Seven chunks of armor. I think that's probably enough. Go home and see what we can make of it. Oh. Inventory's full. What can we drop? Can eat one of these.
It's pretty good.
Cool. We are out of here. Gonna say that's probably it unless something assails us on the way home. We're gonna have to run past our buddy the wolf spider by the toy soldier's head, the toy's head. Whoa.
Let's
I really
see what we
fought
can
these
find.
guys. They are weak, just stabbing and spicy. Okay, well that's interesting that they're over by the head at night. Kind of feel like they're gonna be a mouthful. Pretty much all the bugs in this game, except for the ants, the aphids, and the weevils, are a pain. Okay, so this is orb weaver territory. A good chance he's roaming about, ready to kill me. And I just used all my stamina. Okay, whew. Just holding my breath there for a moment. Let's grab some water as we go by
At
this.
least it's clean. Ish.
Just grabbing sap because I know we were a little low on sap the last time we came through here. Alright, first home. Before we get home, let's go ahead to the science shack, or the field station, if you prefer the real term. And see if there's any science we can turn in at this field station. There's one. There's a rare crow feather piece.
Science!
Ah, we can make a simple bed. A marksman's cap, a crow crossbow. Nice. Feather arrows. Pointy rounds. What are pointy rounds? Let's check on that one. Pointy rounds, huh? Don't know what it means. Pointy rounds. Little, sharp little rounds, aren't complicated, but they get the point across. Huh. I don't know what they're for. Maybe those are for the crossbow? Don't know. Alright, we have enough crow feathers. We can make a crossbow. Dude, look how much damage it does compared to the bow. Bow, where are you? Why can't I find a bow? There it is. Bow. Tiny little nugget of damage. Crow crossbow. Huge damage. Rough reload. Well, let's see what it is. We also can unlock a new Burgle quest because we did raise this banner a long time ago. And land 5 hits on an enemy's weak point. That's probably easiest to do on the bombardiers. We also have tons of science. What are we gonna do with it? Signs? Don't really care about the signs. Buff lung might be nice. I guess ladder would be nice. Also, let's do the hedge. Actually, this cookbook. Let's start with cookbooks. That might be most interesting. We can also upgrade the scanner to find scabbies later. Right, and we want to look at molars. So now we have 2 mega molars, which can give us max consumable stack size, max resource stack size, or max arrow stack size. Huh. I was hoping for more, honestly, with the mega molars. Resource stacks, consumable stacks, or arrow stacks? I don't know. Let's think about that. This one's easy. We're going to upgrade 3 into a max active mutation. Go! Yeah. 4 more to do another in there. It might make more sense to unlock healing or health or stamina with the other ones. Milk molars, however, like, I think this is saying we can now do 3 mutations. So this, but it requires 4 to change that. Okay, so milk molars. Our current arrow stack size is 30, so we could increase it to 35. That seems kind of useless. Max resource stack size could go up to 15. This one actually makes the biggest sense, I guess. Max consumable stacks, but what does that mean? Like bandages and smoothies. I think this has the biggest. I guess the 2 of these really are the ones we want to go for. Cool. So we do have max 3 mutations now. And we did learn a bunch of new mutations. Right now we are using Barbarian, which is at phase 2. We deal increased damage while raged. We constantly regenerate health while raged. We have Meat Shield, which gives us better max health. We learned Rock Cracker. Makes hammers work better. Hauling Hero, Rascal Rogue, Natural Explorer gives us the quickness, same as the shoes. Huh. Cardio Fan, Hyper Stamina. I think that's probably what we want. Unless we're going to go kill ants, and then we're going to use Ant Annihilator. So we might switch to that while we're fighting ants, but right now, we're definitely turning on Cardio Fan. It gave us Exhaustion Recovery. Lowers the amount of time we spend exhausted after using all your stamina. Nice. And regain stamina faster. Nice. So that's actually huge. We also have better max health and Barbarian, which kind of fits my style of less blocking, more brute force damage. I think we're pretty happy with that for now. I think we also saw a molar in... Maybe not. Maybe we didn't, because I think it would show up on the map. I was going to say in the ant nest, but I don't think we did, because pretty sure any molars we've seen would show up on the map already. Yeah. And now that we have a hammer that can break them immediately, like if they show up on the map, we will smash them, because we will have found them. Drop off anything we can. Our new basket here can probably take more stuff. No, we got, oh yeah, this. Get rid of the crow feathers. I still want to try out the gas mask in the haze. But that's going to wait till next time, I think, because we're just about done here. Let's just recharge these for the day. And then dump everything off one more time. Double check that we have sorted and defragged everything. We're good. Right. One last thing to check is, can we make the crossbow? Crossbow done. Wait, we can't. We're too close to the workbench. Crossbow, please tell me you use regular arrows. We did it. Made the crossbow. We can also make feather arrows. The reason you'd want feather arrows, I guess, is because they're a Mint arrows do fresh damage. Look at that. They do a different type of damage altogether. Gas arrows, don't mention it. But let's try the crossbow. Crossbow, replace the bow. And it uses... Whoa. It's slow reload, but... uses arrows and... it shoots them nice and hard. That's nice. Getting an upgraded bow. Feels good. Can we zoom in with this? No, we can block with it though. The other thing to try was fresh damage. So the reason you'd want fresh damage is if we look at some of these. Bombardiers, for example, weakness to fresh. Wolf spiders don't like spicy. Spiders in general don't like spicy. Stink bug, stabbing and fresh. So that crossbow should do a really good job on... yeah, it looks like everybody has a really bad time with fresh, even these guys. So the only fresh ammo, only fresh I can make right now is fresh feather arrows. Let's do that. I don't really see another use for, unless we have another use for the feathers. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a lot of uses. Marksman cap. Pointy rounds. Simple bed. Marksman cap. Well suited for the hero that strikes from afar. Ooh, crit energize. Plus medium armor. Maybe. Let's check the how we're doing for ladybug armor in general. And or gill tube. Still haven't anywhere near the gill tube. Okay, ladybugs. We need one more ladybug part. We need more power flower petals. We have enough. Berry leather. We need 3 more really. We need a bunch more ladybug parts. Okay, well, we're progressing. Berry chunks. Is there anything to do with berry chunks besides making leather? The acorn chestplate itself. So we're gonna skip that though. Berry leather, maybe. So there's something else we can potentially do with berry chunks, but I don't see it. I think right now we just want to craft some berry leather. Which, for some reason, it's not letting me do. Am I too far away from the workblood this time? Yeah, I was too far. Okay. So we'll do 5 berry leathers for now. And stick those in there. So planning out what we want to do next. I think it's time to go and hunt some ladybugs. So that's really what we're going to try to do next. We're going to use the crossbow here. Along with some hiding probably. And see if we can take out some ladybugs so that we can get the ladybug armor. We're gonna have to wait until next time to do that because it has been quite a long time already. Thanks for joining me on this trip, and I hope you'll come and watch it next time. Bye-bye.